Even Braj Prem he will give the name. So what is the need of taking initiation? And they have also quoted my speech and also Prapujya Charan Sri Srimad Bhakti Rakshak Sridhar Maharaj. So I want to reconcile. It is true that Diksha Purascharya is not needed, but we should know something. What Srila Prabhupada, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati wrote a Archan Deepika, and there he has told, Harinam is Bhagavad Swarup. Bhagavad Swarup is Harinam. Means form of, real form of Krishna and Radha. It is true. And that is why it has been told. Krishna, Vijayate Sri Krishna Sankirtan. And by chanting and remembering Krishna name, all kinds of siddhi, that is Braj Prem, Radha, Das, even we can attain by this. But in first stage, when he is uttering name, any devotee, there are so many unearths, aparad, and so many things. Laya, viprapatti, chhe, and so many things. When he utters this name, he cannot utter pure name. It is guaranteed. That name with, or that name is like nama aparad. After Diksha Sanskar, Divyam Jnanam Jato Dadyat Kuryat Papasya Samshaya. Getting all kinds of knowledge, Krishna Tattva, Jiva Tattva, all times. Divya Jnana. And a relation with Krishna this mantra gives. Only Nam himself cannot give this relation. So, all the Acharya, from top to bottom, they have told that, for sinful actions, and for anartha nivritti. Anartha nivritti, you know?
Clearing the offenses.
You should have a phone.
Anartha nivritti means to clear all the offenses.
And for pure name, can come only by the Diksha Vidhan. Chalan, that is to wash all these sins, sinful acts, and paparad and other things. This Vidhan is essential. Without Diksha Sanskar, Sambandha Gyan cannot come, and you cannot do Shuddhanim. So it is essential to take Diksha Vidhan. Jatha Diksha Vidhanena Kasyam Rasa Vidhanatah. Like kasha, metal. By the help of rasa, any chemical things, it becomes gold. So by this chemical, by this process, our names will be pure. Otherwise, no. If there is no necessity of this Diksha, why Prabhupada, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati took initiation, the second initiation from Gaur-Godar? And why his all disciples, why he gave Diksha to all his disciples, even Param Pujyapad Sridhar Goswami Maharaj too, and his all disciples from top to bottom. Why he gave? And why they accepted it? There was no necessity of this. Not only that. Brahma received Kam Gayatri Gopal mantra from Krishna himself. And he gave it to Brahma. Brahma gave to Narad Diksha. And Narad gave so many. He gave Diksha to Dhruv. By what name? By what mantra? Not only name. And what was that? Om Namo Bhagavate Om Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Why he told this mantra? This is Diksha. I know that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took initiation from Ishwar Puripad. By what mantra? He gave first Harinam. And to purify he gave Gopal mantra. So Gopal mantra is transcendental and ever existing. Gopal mantra gives relations. And then what? What relation? Gopijana Vallabha. This relation it gives. So we should think about this. In our Guru Parampara, top to bottom, all have accepted Guru. I think, can you tell, and they can tell that in our Guru Parampara who had not taken Diksha? Can they tell any name from top to bottom? Gaur Kishore Das Bhabaj Maharaj, Bhakti Vinod Thakur, Vishwanath Chakrabarti Thakur, all 6 Goswamis, Madhavendra Puri too. He took initiation. Second, why they took? If known essential, so you should know the gravity by all these things. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu, Advaita Acharya, Gadadhar Pandit, Ishwar Puri, Madhavendra Puri, they have all taken Diksha. Why we should not take? Why not essential? If no essential, then who made the process of Diksha? Why Sanatana Goswami wrote in Hari Bhakti Vilas? Why? Gopal Bhatta Goswami, why he wrote? Uselessly. Can they answer? I think in 100 million years they cannot answer this question. I know. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took initiative, though he is Lord of Lords, Radha and Krishna himself. But he went to Puri, Gaya, and he took initiation. What he took? He has cleared it vividly in Kashi to sannyasis gathering. They were telling, you are a very qualified sannyasi, young sannyasi. Why you don't hear Vedanta? And why you are drinking, and why you are singing, dancing, and doing so many things. Rolling on the ground. Why? You are like a Tajjatrik, Taujjatrik. Taujjatrik means sannyasi should not dance, sing, and do all these things. So you are doing why? Then he told, Guru more murkha dekhi karila shasan. My Guru told that you are not intelligent. You are like foolish. My Gurudev. Guru? Ishwar Puripad. So you should don't go to Vedanta and other things. You should always chant. And after that, he told that you should remember one slok. Hare Naam, Hare Naam, Hare Naam, Vai Bhakti. Kalau naste, naste, naste bhagati ranata. He told. But after that, it has been written. Whether Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took only Harinam or he took Gopal Mantra also. I know in our Parampara, Harinam is given first, and to clarify and to have a relation, Gopal Mantra was given, only Gopal Mantra. And after that, Dhyan Chandra came and Gopal Guru, and they made all the rule regulations that we now follow. Brahma Gayatri, then Guru Mantra, Guru Gayatri, Gaur Mantra, Gaur Gayatri, Krishna Mantra, and then Kam Gayatri. This is the process that we follow from Gopal Guru. He was the Shishya of Bakreshwar Pandit, and Bakreshwar Pandit is from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So, it has been told there, Krishna mantra sada, ek mantra sa. Krishna means the essence of all the mantra. Krishna mantra haite haive sansar mochan. Krishna mantra. And Krishna naam haite pave Krishna premadhan. But that name should be pure. How it will be pure? Only by that Diksha process. Otherwise no. Japite japite mantra karila pagal or sannyasigan. You are asking that why you dance and sing and rolling down on that. Oh, that is the thing. That when my Gurudev initiated me, he gave mantra and Gopal mantra too. And then japite japite mantra. What mantra? If it was Harinam only, Mahamantra, then why he told mantra? Mantra means Gopal mantra and Vivedli and Kam Gayatri, these things. He gave first Harinam and then Gopal mantra. Japite japite mantra karila pagal. It made me mad. Krishna mantra. Krishna mantra mani Gopal and this. And also Mahamantra. यही तो स्वभाव जेई जपे तारे कर कृष्ण उपजय भाव. Those who will always remember this, meditate the months, Gopal mantra and Kam Gayatri. Oh, the power of the mantra, influence of this mantra is that, oh, at once Sarati will come in anyone's heart. Next.
Japite. What does that mean? Chanting regularly. Constant.
Oh, one thing. It has been told in Chaitanya Charitamrita, Antya Leela, and 4th chapter, 192 paya. It has been written clearly in Chaitanya. Diksha kale bhakta kare Atma samarpan, sei kale Krishna karen tare Atma sam. What? At the time of Diksha, second initiation, first is called Harinam only, not Diksha. Second is called Diksha. Diksha kale bhakta kare Atma samarpan. He, what? Oh, he surrenders totally in the lotus feet of Gurudev. And Sei Kale Krishna Kare Tarya. Then Krishna gives his lotus feet shelter. And he makes them Atmasam. Oh, very, very near and dear. And then in Skanda Purana it has been told, Adikshasya Vamoru Kritam sarvam nirarthakam pashu yonim ivapnoti diksha virahiti janam. O Bamuri, O Parvati, Shankar is telling, or Dikshasya, those who have not taken Diksha, their all activities, sadhan, bhajan, pujan, all goes in vain. And he comes in the pieces of yoni of so many pashu, animals. So, also, it has been told, even Nam can give everything, Krishna Prem, only by chanting, by ton, only one ton is no. Even this ton ग्रहण यदि जिह्वा का स्पर्श नाम से होता है,
When the name
Nam
touches
touched by
the tongue.
Utter. Oh, he can give all kinds of fruits. But pure or impure, this is the question. Without Diksha Vidhan, it cannot be. So, Srila Jiva Goswami has quoted one sloka. No Diksha, nacha puras satkriyan, nacha puras charjang, manogicchate, mayantro, rasanayam, sprigehava phalati, krishnamatmaka. That you know, that no Diksha, no need of Diksha, not satkriya, any pious activity, nacha purascharya. Only by touching the mantra Krishna, Krishna, oh, he gives so many things. Even Krishna Das, Radha Das, everything. But Jiva Goswami had a explanation. Explanation means commentary. And this is very clear. And you should always note down this. And they should also. What? Oh, in Bhakti Sandarbh, in 283 number, he had told that, oh, it is true, that by only touching the tone, Krishna can give everything. But Narada and all Purvacharya, oh, Gurudev ke nikat grahan karne mein sadhan bhajan, oh, they have taken Diksha. Oh, Narad, I have told before, Brahma, Narad and all. Sanak, Sanandan, Sanatan, all. So, Diksha Grahan, they will receive, and then sadhan bhajan, by this they will do, and their pujan, worship their Ishtadev Radha Krishna. Like that, oh, the Anugat Jana of that Mahanubhav, followers of that, these Mahapurush, followers must take, oh, Diksha. He has written. Without Diksha, there will be no relation with like Dasya, Sakya, Vasal and Madhu. Never it can be without Diksha. Jiva Goswami. Oh, it cannot come. Oh, that Sambhog Gyan comes only by Gopi Jana Vallabha, like that. Otherwise it can't come. Srila B.V.Narayan Thakur has vividly written the explanation of the same sloka. Giving up all kinds of sadhana, Bhagavan Nam Kirtan and Smaran, if anyone doing, giving up all kinds of sadhana, all kinds of pious activities, those who remember and kirtan of Krishna name, and then they have determined that their Ishtadev is Krishna, but they never took initiation from any Vaishnava Guru, Vaishnavi Diksha, and they think that, oh, no necessary, essential, then they cannot achieve Krishna. Never and never. Only that they will not go to hell. They will not go to hell. But they cannot achieve the lotus feet of Krishna in any life. But it may be that they cannot go to hell. Or in future life, by the fruit of previous activities of bhajan that they have done, they will come in a very religious family. And then There they will have sadhu sangha, and then Guru Padashraya, and then Diksha, and they will come in this life.
Proper process.
So he has told all these things. Us 8 minutes. Also in Mana Shiksha, Raghunath Das Goswami has told what? Guru Goste Gostale Su Sujane Ghosur Gane Samantre Sri Namni. Why I told too? Why told? If no necessary. Then Sri Namni Evan Swamantra. Why? What is Swamantra? There is some difference. Mantra and Harinam. And that is why he told to his mind, oh, take shelter. And then your life will be successful. So there are two things, not one thing. Sada dambham hitva ratim apurvam. Oh, you should give up your false prides and try to be like that. So, Guru Padatta, this given mantra, oh, that is Diksha, and we should now reconcile all these things. I have told so many points. You should try to transform all these things and give it to Krishna, Kriparam Prabhu, that he should come in big way, internet, and also know, and their all doubts should go away. And then next question, I will tell after 10 minutes. Oh, Krishna, also he took Diksha from Bhaguri Rishi. What? Though he is Guru of Brahma, but he took himself. He told to Gopi, why you tell that I am not Dikshit, I am Dikshit by Bhaguri. I think it should come also in our magazines, everywhere, and internet too. You should also write all these things. You can take by paper and...
Krishna Govinda Govinda Gopal Nanda Lal. 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 Girivaradhari Madana Gopal. Girivaradhari Madana Gopal. Girivaradhari Madana Gopal. Girivaradhari Madana Gopal. Krishna Govinda Govinda Gopal Nanda Lal. 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 Girivaradhari Jashoda Dulal. Girivaradhari Jashoda Dulal. Oh, Girivaradhari Pyare Nanda Lal. Girivaradhari Pyare Nanda Lal. Krishna Govinda Govinda Gopal 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 Nanda Lal. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Oh, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Ram Hare Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare
I was searching Chandrika here For minutes, I saw first her here. But now I am seeing she is sitting very near. You should recite, but very brief.
In this poem, Krishna is watching Radharani dancing. When she dances, I am spellbound. My eyes like bees wrap around the nectar of the grace in her hands. Each mudra and motion, dancing my emotion with scriptures of love, and their power enchanting me hour after hour. As the moon dances clear across the sky, I am lost in the restless motions of her eyes, nurturing gardens of passion and yearning in my heart, winging towards the turning of hers, the face that invented beauty. And her delicate pearl foot rises to bless the sky as she balances on the quickening sands of my appreciation. All of creation stops. Falling waters stunned in midair, as if stung by the ecstasies of the moonlit bees. A peacock spreads its brilliant tail to be a fan that cools her as she stands in full command of who I am. Thank you, Gurudev.
Yes.
So continuing with Srila Gurudev's commentary and answers on questions which some individuals have posed, which also require proper reconciliation, correct clarification and understanding. So the next topic which they have suggested that there seems to be some apparent contradiction is in the question of, in the mood of madhurya, conjugal love, in the separation mood, Vipralambh, is this separation mood the highest expression of bhakti? So now they have given one quotation from Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada's book called Teachings of Lord Chaitanya. And they are quoting from the section of the conversation between Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Ramananda Roy. This is called Rai Ramananda Samvad. And this is progressively in this chapter, in this conversation, now the discussion between Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Ramananda Roy has reached a very high pinnacle. And now Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is requesting Ramananda Roy to speak something further and higher. So I'm reading this quotation first of all from Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. Quote, "Upon hearing of these transcendental activities, Lord Chaitanya said, 'O my dear Ramananda, what you have explained regarding the transcendental pastimes of Sri Radha and Krishna is perfectly correct. Yet, there is something more I would like to hear from you. It is very difficult for me to express anything beyond this,' Rai Ramananda replied to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Very difficult to express anything beyond this. But I can say only that there is an emotional activity called Prem Vilas Vivarta, which I may try to explain, but I do not know whether you will be happy to hear it." Now, Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada gives a short comment here, and he says, in this Prem Vilas, there are two kinds of emotional activities. One is called separation, and one is called meeting. In Sanskrit, this is Vipralambha and Sambhog. So that this transcendental separation, Vipralambha, is so acute that it is actually more ecstatic than meeting, than Sambhog. So in this quotation, they have attempted to assert that Srila Prabhupada is saying that Vipralambha is on a higher level and brings more ecstasy than the meeting between Radha and Krishna. Now, they have posed this quotation against two quotations from Srila Narayan Raj's book, in which they think that he is saying the opposite and that it is not correct what he's saying. So I'm reading his quotations also. This is from his Braj Mandala Parikrama book. Here he's telling, those who have not scrutinizingly studied the scripture Srimad Bhagavatam and who have not comprehended Sri Chaitanya Charitamritam and who have also not properly understood books like Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, Brihad Bhagavatamritam, Ujjvala Nilamani, Krishna Karanamrita, and other literatures of this nature, these people, they consider Vipralambha, the mood of separation, to be the highest level of ecstasy. Our previous acharyas also considered Vipralambha to be a very exalted state. But after much reflection, they perceived Vipralambha as a prerequisite to highlight.
What meaning?
Prerequisite means previous qualification. So that, he says, to highlight and more fully embellish the ecstasy of reunion. This is Jagannath who has used this wording. It's not your exact words because it's translated from the Hindi lecture. But here he's saying that you are telling that after much reflection on this matter, the previous acharyas, they have perceived that Vipralambha can help to amplify this ecstasy of Sambhog. So if there would be only Vipralambha, that means if there would only be separation for all of eternity, what would be the use? What would be the service of this? Vipralambha is necessary only because it intensifies the ecstatic feelings of reunion again. So that's one quotation, and then there's one more short quotation from the same book. So you can see that the mood of Vipralambha is much more complex than the way that you previously envisioned it to be. And those who still persist to say that Vipralambha is the highest, they do not yet have the spiritual maturity to understand and realize that it is not possible for anything to be more elevated than Srimati Radharani and Krishna's ecstatic, loving exchanges in reuniting again, Sambhog. So everyone understands clearly? This
you
statement?
understand? You can express in your word. What is his question? In your word, what you understood?
So the question is, which is highest, separation or union? Gurudev explained in his books that separation is only good for the reuniting. If separation lasted forever, there is no point. This separation continues and intensifies to the point where union takes place, and that separation has embellished that reunion, that meeting. So
Thank you. Anyhow. Though I have cleared it in these versions, that only to increase meeting or separation may help something. For this, I want to more add and explain that Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur has told, anywhere I don't remember, Vipralambh is dancing on the head of meeting and also high class of this, that this separation can dance on the head of meeting. He has written. But he has told something more, and that is, in Tibra Viraha, in
Transcendental separation.
huh?
Divya Viraha, intense separation.
Tense separation. Krishna reveals himself totally, and the gopis in separation mood. They think from top to bottom about Krishna. His all qualities, all pastimes, and they like to embrace Krishna there and to give up their Tibra Virahta, the fire of separation. But it is also right that gopis are not satisfied by this. They can be satisfied. They want that he should vividly come in front of us, face by face, and he can put his very sukumar, soft and gentle lotus feet on our breast, very hard, and very, very gently repenting. They are keeping the lotus feet off. Who that feet, Brahma and Narada and anyone cannot bring in their meditation to trance also. And that feet, gopis what did? They tatte sujatu charanam baruham stenishu. Vividly they face to face they took his feet on their breast. And they are repenting for that. Oh, what should I do? Krishna like this, but we think that we are pinching him. So, they want that from heart, Krishna should come out and we should embrace. And thus our separation, Viraha Agni, the fire of separation, will be extinguished. One thing more, that they are telling that Vipralambh is more higher than Sambhog. Who are telling this? Who are telling? Tatastha can tell. Tatastha, neutral person. What they can tell? Oh, Krishna in their trance. Oh, they want to embrace Krishna. But in separation mood, all thing comes. They are meeting always in separation mood, thinking always by heart, closing their eyes. So separation is very good. Who is telling?
Neutral person.
Neutral. Especially like a crew, cons. There are no feelings for that meeting of Radha and Krishna. So, only who will tell? Akrur can tell. And he will take Krishna from Braja. Oh, let they feel separation. They should be crying always in separation. Oh, he can tell. And Kans will be very happy. Oh, take Krishna here and I will kill him. So, they can tell like this. So, any Brajavasi don't like that Krishna should be separated from Braja, especially for gopis, from gopis. Understand? You? All. What they want? Even a plant, creeper, birds, they don't want that Krishna should out of Braj and all should feel separation. Because it is so high. They don't. So what of gopis? What of Lalita, Vishakha and Rup Manjari? Those who are private and what?
Confidential servant.
Servant of Srimati Radhika. Oh, more affection than Krishna to Radhika. Oh, Radha Dashi. Oh, Brajvasi cannot tolerate the separation of Krishna from Radhika and Braj. Lalita Vishakha and Palyadashi, Rup Manjari or other Rati Manjari, Rup Manjari. Kamal Manjari, you know who is Kamal Manjari? What he is telling? What he is telling? I cannot bear the separation of Radhika. Sri Krishna Birahe Radhika Rodasa Amita Soite Nari. He is weeping and telling what? Oh, separation for Krishna. And Radhika always lamenting in Divyonmad, Brahmar Geet and so. I cannot bear. I don't want that Krishna should go away from Radhika. He should be always in Braja with Radhika. Jugala Milan Sukhera Kara. Jivana Chadite Pari. Shri Krishna Birahe Radhika Radasa Amita Sahite Nari Jugala Milan Sukhera Karana Jivana Chadite Pari. What meaning? Oh, I cannot tolerate the separation of Radha and Krishna. I can give up my life. Why? Oh, that Krishna should come. Even giving my life, I want to bring Krishna to Radhika. Radha Paksha Chadi, Je Jana Se Jana, Je Bhave Se Bhave Thake, Amita Radhika Pada Pakshapati Sada, Kabhu Nahi Herita Ke. Oh, and Palyadashi of Radhika. Oh, then anyone can think that separation mood is very good. But I don't want to see that person's face. It is sinful act to see the face of that person. Oh. Only Mathuravasi, Akrura and Kans, they can do that. None other. Even Uddhav, who went to Braj and he realized this point. And he came to Krishna and told, oh, you must go at once. Otherwise all Braj will do, all cow will, all calves, all the gopis, Nanda Baba, Yashoda are dying. You must go there. Even Baldev and Roni Maya, that Krishna, they told Krishna, why you are not going to Braja? All will die. Baldev told that if you are not going, I must go there. And I will tell that you are coming very soon. So they all want that Krishna should be with gopis, with his father, mother in Braja. Oh, if Vipralambh is higher than meeting, then Lalita and other Sakhis, Palyadasis, Manjaris, they would have been trying that Krishna should always be out of Braja, so far away from Krishna. They do, never they cannot. They want that Krishna should not be with Radhika. You want?
No.
Anyone? That Radhika, Krishna should be separate from Radhika and Radhika should weep and rolling down.
Never.
If you want, I will pray too. One thing more. Oh, you know Lalita sent a bird, Hansa, swan. Where? To Mathura. Why? Go and tell the Dasami Dasha of Radhika to Krishna. Dasami Dasha means?
10th stage,
Oh, she is going to die.
about to die. The 11th moment.
Always she is infant. Divyonmad and all other things. Go and tell Krishna that if you are not coming very soon in a day or just now, then if you will go to Braj, you cannot meet with Radhika, you should always invite. She will die. So if you want to be happy and to make all happy, at once you should go there. So Lalita is telling like that. Our so that I have told correct with the explanations of our Purvacharya. Only Vipralambh is needed. When? To help to meet Krishna. If it had done no necessity of Vipralambh. Bina Vipralambhena.
Sambhog pushti masnute.
Yes. So, explaining all these things, I also want to tell whether meeting is first or Vipralambh is first. If those who have not, gopis have not met with Krishna, from how it Vipralambh will come? So in the beginning, meeting, and then separation. Otherwise separation cannot come. She cannot weep for Krishna, we cannot weep. And that is why we are not weeping. Can you weep for Krishna from her? You can. Because you have seen Krishna. If you see his beauty, his qualities, his affection, love and mercy, then you can cry for it. So first is Sambhog, and then in the middle, separation. Man, Purvarag,
Man, Pravas,
Pravas and others.
4.
When Krishna goes to the forest, they feel separation. They weep for